The world feels a little quieter today as we come together to bid a final, tearful farewell to an extraordinary group of legends lost between May 17th and 19th, 2026. From pioneers of strategy and global business to viral heroes and the legendary voices of our childhood, these remarkable souls left behind a light that time could never diminish. Tonight, we honor their incredible journeys and the legacy they leave behind. Christian Freeling, visionary Dutch game designer and mind sport pioneer. Birth: February 1st, 1947. Death: May 18th, 2026. Christian Freeling was a brilliant maestro of logic, strategy, and abstract thought, celebrated globally as one of the most inventive and prolific board game designers of the modern era. He dedicated his life to redefining the boundaries of mind sports, creating dozens of highly acclaimed abstract strategy games, most notably Daimyo, Grand Chess, and Emergo. Freeling possessed a unique intellectual artistry. He didn't just design games. He built intricate worlds of geometric conflict that challenged the human intellect and brought grandmasters together worldwide. He had a profound love for the gaming community, always willing to mentor young minds and share his philosophical insights into game theory. His passing at the age of 79 leaves the International Gaming Federation and millions of strategic thinkers in deep mourning for a true pioneer who proved that a board game could be a profound work of art. The final move is played, Christian. Your brilliant mind has left a permanent mark on the world of strategy. Robert Irving, industrial titan, Canadian business leader, and sports philanthropist. Birth: 1954. Death: May 19, 2026. Robert K. Irving was a towering pillar of Canadian industry, a visionary builder, and a deeply compassionate community leader whose immense influence shaped both the corporate and sporting landscapes of North America. As the co-CEO of J.D. Irving, Limited, and the president of Cavendish Farms, his sharp business acumen drove historic economic growth while providing livelihoods for thousands of families. Yet, Irving possessed a public-loving heart that extended far beyond the boardroom. As the passionate owner of the Moncton Wildcats hockey franchise since 1996, he transformed the team into a QMJHL powerhouse, capturing 3 historic championships and heavily investing in player development and family accessibility. His quiet, extensive philanthropy supported countless civic and youth initiatives, earning him the prestigious Order of New Brunswick. His passing at the age of 71 after a courageous battle with cancer leaves the business community, sports fraternity, and the entire nation in deep, collective grief. Your grand industrial and sporting legacy stands tall, Robert. Thank you for building a stronger community. Patriotic Kenny, beloved Navy veteran, social media icon, and humanitarian. Birth: 1942. Death: May 18th, 2026. Kenny Jerry, affectionately known to millions of global followers as Patriotic Kenny, was an absolute ray of pure sunlight, a celebrated U.S. Navy veteran, and a social media phenomenon who captured the hearts of the world. Riding through town on his signature mobility scooter adorned with American flags, Kenny became a viral sensation on TikTok and Instagram for his infectious optimism, heartwarming laughter, and unapologetic positivity. Along with his close friend Amanda, Kenny beautifully transformed his sudden online fame into a noble, life-changing mission, founding the Patriotic Kenny Foundation to provide free mobility electric scooters to struggling, isolated veterans across the nation. He possessed a deeply radiant, loving soul that viewed every stranger as a friend, leaving the world infinitely better than he found it. His passing at the age of 84 following a brave battle with stage 4 lung cancer leaves millions of internet followers and the veteran community united in tearful, profound mourning. Roll on into eternity, sweet Kenny. Thank you for showing us the true power of kindness and love. Peter Hollingworth, former Governor-General of Australia and Anglican Archbishop, Birth, April 18, 1935. Death, May 19, 2026. Dr. Peter Hollingworth was a prominent, highly influential spiritual leader and public statesman who spent decades at the absolute center of Australian religious and civic life. For over 11 years, he served with immense dedication as the Anglican Archbishop of Brisbane, fiercely fighting against societal poverty, and earning the prestigious title of Australian of the Year in 1991. His lifelong commitment to social welfare ultimately led to his appointment as the 23rd Governor-General of Australia in 2001, where he used his high office to advocate heavily for Indigenous rights and marginalised groups. Though his later years and tenure were heavily overshadowed by intense public scrutiny and a painful resignation regarding historical church investigations, Hollingworth approached his complex legacy with deep reflection, publicly acknowledging past organizational mistakes. His passing at the age of 91 brings a historic chapter of Australian public and religious history to a definitive, solemn close. A long journey through faith and public service has ended, Peter. May you find eternal rest. Old Knight, a legendary Danish Buddhist master and global spiritual pioneer. Birth, March 19, 1941. Death, May 18, 2026. Lama Old Nidal was a monumental spiritual trailblazer, a charismatic teacher, and one of the most vital figures responsible for bringing Eastern wisdom to the modern Western world. Personally tasked in 1972 by His Holiness the 16th Karmapa to introduce the teachings of the Karma Kagyu lineage to the West, Lama Old dedicated his entire life to this profound global mission. With boundless energy and a uniquely accessible, modern approach, he traveled the globe tirelessly for over 5 decades, founding more than 650 Diamond Way Buddhist centers worldwide. He possessed an immense, fearless heart and a vibrant spirit that inspired hundreds of thousands of students to integrate mindfulness, joy, and deep meditation into their daily lives. Passing away peacefully surrounded by family and meditating students at the Europe Center in Germany at the age of 85, his departure leaves a massive global spiritual community mourning a master builder of modern faith. Your historic spiritual mission is fulfilled, Lama Ol. Your light will forever guide the Diamond Way. Tom Kane, iconic voice acting legend of Star Wars and animation. Birth, April 15, 1962. Death, May 18, 2026. Tom Kane was a titan of the entertainment industry, a vocal magician, and an iconic voice actor whose unforgettable performances permanently shaped the childhoods and imaginations of millions around the globe. With an extraordinarily versatile and commanding microphone presence, Kane lent his legendary tones to some of the greatest pop culture characters of all time, most notably voicing the wise Master Yoda and narrating Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Admiral Akbar in The Last Jedi, and the beloved Professor Utonium in the Powerpuff Girls. Beyond his brilliant Hollywood career, he was a deeply compassionate family man who, alongside his wife, raised 9 children, welcoming 6 through adoption and fostering. Even after a tragic stroke in 2020 forced his early retirement, his fans and colleagues held him in absolute reverence. His passing at the age of 64 from stroke complications leaves the international voice acting community and millions of heartbroken fans mourning a true galactic treasure. Your iconic voice has gone silent, Tom, but your legendary characters will live on forever. May the Force be with you, always.